Number 10, S.G. Carnahan. Number 13, Kelsey, the Enforcer, Adams. Number 14, McKenna Jackson. Number 16, Meriden Janina.
Ball goes out of bounds across the end line off of Graves County. It'll be the first free kick tonight for Drew Thomas.
I know, I remember last year's game. Graves County, another tough opponent. So great for the Tigers to get some more work in for the district play.
Big kick up the field all the way to midfield by Thomas. And Joe, you're right. I think Coach Jacobs has purposely scheduled or made the schedule out to be a little bit tougher this year than last year. Of course, they're coming off of that district championship win last year. He wants to go a little bit farther, and you've got to get tougher, kind of like the same philosophy Coach Barnes employs with the Tiger football team. You got to play some good teams, get tougher for late in the season, and this schedule shows that for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Free kick by Graves County just across their defensive end at midfield. Just underway here at Butler Stadium, about a minute and a half in. Ball lobbed up. Sarah Grace Carnahan giving on the far end. Good play by Sarah Grace. She'll kick it down, and it'll be a throw in for Graves County.
Just let it.
Varsity only game here at Butler Stadium tonight. Moved up to 5:30 because of the impending weather. Nice steal there by Mackenzie Smiley. Gets it over to Ginn. Ginn finds Freeman, now taken away by Graves County as they control the ball back in their offensive end. Good aggressive play by Smiley. Ball goes back to McKenna Jackson. She's able to clear it off the shoulder of a Graves County player right over to Taylor Freeman. Taylor gets control of it. Looks around but surrounded by three players as Graves takes it away at midfield. Good defensive stance there by Taylor Freeman. Graves County, though, able to move it up the field. About 30 yards out right now. They play it inside towards the 18. Cleared out by Carnahan. Back up to midfield. And Janina. Janina with a nice through ball to the far side. Goffinet has it on the right-hand side in front of the student section. Coming down the field the whole way. Now she's guarded. Picked up at about the 6 and kicked out of bounds by Graves County. Nice move up the field.
Yeah, nice clear to the middle, and Janina makes a nice through ball up to Goffinet.
Great throw by Goffinet all the way inside the 18. Graves County with some time. They look around. Nice pass just outside of their 18. Now it's a two-man game all the way up the field to the midfield. Chase there by Ginn. Ginn gains defensive position. Now the ball played over McKenna Jackson. Good job by Jackson to recover. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be off of Graves County. Throw by number 14, Jackson. Looking for Laney Fletcher, overthrown, picked up by Graves County. Now Fletcher comes back in, puts the pressure on, over to Ginn. Ball played down to Young. Young able to put it back out, but Graves County puts it inside the 18 of Caldwell County. Cleared out by Kelsey Adams. It'll be a throw in inside the 18 extended for Graves County.
Looks like that Graves County using the same philosophy we use, Dennis. Utilizing that right side of the field, that right wing.
Graves County is doing a good job passing right now. Caldwell County giving up maybe a little bit too much open lane as they're not really pressuring the pass as much as I think Coach Jacobs will like at this point. Good job by Goffinet to fight for the ball on the far side. It'll go off of Graves County and a throw in near midfield for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, great move by Lucy to get up there and get in front of that ball.
Throw in to Smiley. She plays it back to Young. Young takes it down the line, looking again for Goffinet. Graves County comes up with the steal, puts it back down. Header by Young goes off the wrong way, and it'll go out of bounds to Graves County.
Hey, let's shape up, let's shape up.
Ball cleared out by Kelsey Adams back to midfield. They're looking for Taylor Freeman. Taylor covers a lot of ground, able to really look it over with her size.
Watch it in.
Graves County plays it inside the 18, comes up for Jackson. Jackson off a Graves County player. This will go out of bounds and see if it goes out on the side. It'll be a throw in, but deep in the offensive end for Caldwell County.
You can hear a little coaching by Coach Jacobs there. Graves got a opportunity to get it to the middle, just outside, pass just outside. A nice play by McKenna to clear that ball out.
Graves County plays it, goes across the corner of the 6, down into the far corner. Shot on goal by Graves County goes into the side of the net. No good, so it'll be a kick by Drew Thomas.
Yeah, Graves County with just a little extra pressure here, Dennis, in the beginning. As you mentioned, making some nice crisp passes. We've had a little trouble getting control of that ball, just spinning around, but I think the Lady Tigers will settle in here.
Yeah, they'll feel this out in a minute. They're going to have to put a little bit more pressure on these passing lanes. You can't give a quality team like Graves easy passes.
Yep.
Graves County now has it. Good job by Taylor Freeman to stop that ball. Graves plays it back out to midfield. Now Freeman with it. Freeman comes across midfield, looks down for Janina. She's got a nice through ball.
Nice.
Still has some on it, but it's going to go out across the end line. Let's see if it's off of Janina.
Ooh.
And I think it's going to be a kick for Graves County coming out. They're going to call that one off of Meriden. She had some pressure coming down right at the top of the 18.
Yeah, it's hard angle for me to see. It sure looked like that ball went off Graves County. But either way, got a goal kick.
Nice kick out by Graves. Headed first by Mackenzie Smiley. She gets it over towards Goffinette. Goffinette goes up, gets a bump, and they are going to call the push while Lucy was in the air. So it'll be a free kick from scoring range for Mackenzie Smiley. This one's going to be about 25 yards out. Smiley puts a shot on goal, up and too high. It goes over the top of the net. Right thinking by Mackenzie to go ahead and put that one in and quickly before Graves had a chance to set. Just a little bit too much on it.
She got in and put a nice shot. I mean, it was right on goal, just a little too high. But like you said, scoring opportunity there.
Graves County's going to switch sides this time for their kick. Goal kick's going to come out towards Laney. Laney heads it right over to the middle to Mackenzie. Good job by Mackenzie to settle it. Puts it back to Laney down the left side. Laney giving chase. Left foot's going to be off of Graves County. It'll be a throw for the Lady Tigers.
Great 1-2 pressure there.
They play it back to McKenna Jackson. McKenna with the left foot over in the box. Nobody home for Caldwell County. As that one rolled just outside the 6.
Just
Kelsey Adams has it. She's going to be called for the trip against Graves right inside the midfield circle. So it's going to go to Graves County. Inadvertent, but still a foul.
Yep. Just unlucky. That previous ball by McKenna went through just past 2 Tigers looking to line up a shot.
Graves County plays in. Nice move by number 15 for Graves County. She puts a shot on goal. Low line drive kick picked up by Drew Thomas. Drew with one of the best punt legs in all the region, consistently out near midfield.
That's 20 yards past midfield there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put her up against most of the young men goalies, my sons included.
Oh, absolutely. She's got a leg. Ball played through by Graves. And it's going to be a goal for Graves County as Drew had to come out. Thought it was going to be stopped earlier. She kind of got caught in no man's land. Wanted to go back. She went ahead and committed to the kicker. But with 31 minutes left in the first half, Graves County gets on the board first.
Yeah, they just, Graves County able to move it down the middle of the field. As you said, Drew had to make a commitment up front. Our defense made an attempt to clear the ball, just weren't able to get it. Graves County player got a foot on it, moved it around Drew, and scores first goal of the game.
So 1-0 Graves County with 31 minutes left in the first half. Sarah Grace Carnahan switches fields from near midfield, gets it over to Fletcher. Fletcher with a nice move around. She's going to be pushed, no call. Goes out of bounds off of Graves. Quick throw by Caldwell County, puts it in towards Fletcher. Graves County, though, gets control of the ball. Joe, they have a decided advantage early in this first 10 minutes of 50-50 balls. Graves County getting to more than the Lady Tigers at this point.
Yeah, just, waiting for that spark to come because we know it's there for the Lady Tigers. Just, they're not far from it, just haven't connected. They're starting to settle in now.
That was going to go out of bounds. Again, was looking for Jackson. Good steal away there by Kelsey Adams. She puts it high back down the field for Caldwell County by Graves with another first touch. Graves brings it up the field. Good dribbling across midfield. Now they play the through ball. Adams is there for Caldwell County with a nice move back.
Nice move.
Takes it over looking for Mackenzie Smiley. Notice Mackenzie back in the knee brace tonight. She played about a half with it against UHA, took it off about halftime. Good move by
Nice move
Taylor
by
Freeman. She looks for Fletcher. Down this side, ball spins, stays in bounds right on the sideline. Fletcher with the bump and the kick out of bounds. It'll be Lady Tiger ball. And I thought we were going to get away with one there, Joe. He signaled Lady Tiger ball. I thought it went out off of Laney, so it will be Graves County ball in front of the Caldwell County dugout.
That's correct call.
Throw in comes up to Adams. Adams with the high lob, looking for Freeman at midfield. Nice flick. But controlled again by Graves County. The Lady Eagles doing a good job, Joe, getting first touch on some of these, and their passes, you have to say they're a little bit sharper than the Lady Tigers at this point.
Yeah, just a little bit sharper. Ball moving around here, you see a lot of higher kicks and just trying to clear, so we'll see that ball get back on the ground, hopefully, and see the Tigers get set up into their patterns, move that ball forward.
Graves County showing quite a bit of speed right off early in this ball game. 50-50 ball near midfield. Taylor Freeman's going to come up with it. She's looking for a drop back. Little communication mix up right there. She was trying to get it down to Sarah Grace Carnahan. Sarah Grace switched roles. Graves County comes up with it just outside the 18. Now they play it to the 18. Maggie again back for the Lady Tigers as Graves will bring it back out about 25 yards out. Pookie Trailer set to check in for the Lady Tigers.
Smiley made a nice pick there.
Graves with some nice one-on-one moves. They rip a shot from about 20 yards out. No good. Just left of the net.
Yeah, the Graves center mid, like you said, made a nice couple one-on-ones to get in the open. Good area, take a shot, just offside. Good collapsing by the defense. Smiley and Taylor really doing a nice job. Just again, the Graves County, they're just collapsing a little quicker than the Tigers, putting that additional pressure on.
And the Lady Tigers, I'm sure after 10, 12 minutes into this ball game, they realize that some dribbling skills by Graves County are standing out. They're good with the ball. They've gotten around a couple of players a couple of times tonight, so they have to know that they have some skill there, have to play off just a little bit, but not a whole lot.
You know, and you don't know if that comes from them coming out of, I guess, and you hate to say easier game, but a game where they had so much more success with a 7-0 victory to all of a sudden pulling up to I don't know what Graves' last game was, but clearly they're just a little more hungry.
Right now Graves has it down about the 6 extended. They try to play it back over, kicked out of bounds on a nice defensive play by McKenna Jackson. And it's going to be, did they call that a corner?
No, I thought it's a throw in.
It's a throw from
he indicated
deep in
throw
the corner.
Yeah, it's right there by the end of the corner line.
It's down by the hill. If you're familiar with Butler Stadium, there's a little hill right under the scoreboard that will keep the ball in play at times on that end. This throw will come in by Graves County at that point. 27 minutes left in the first half. Graves County leads this one early, 1-0. Ball played back over. Nice play by Fletcher. She's coming up. Stolen away by Graves. They're going to switch fields. Picked off in the middle by Mackenzie Smiley. Now she's got Pookie on a run. Graves goalie has to come way outside the 18 to get that one. Play it back up in front of the student section. Now near midfield as Sarah Grace Carnahan puts the lob back up.
Yeah, glad to see Sarah Grace move up on that ball past the midfield and makes a play that keeps that ball into Graves County territory.
And it's going to be out of bounds off of Alyssa Traylor. I thought that was actually off of Graves County, but
I must not. The line must be a little deeper than we thought, Dennis, because I would have said that's absolutely off Graves County.
Graves plays it back to the middle, off the side of the foot of Jackson. Now Graves gains control again, back down towards the middle of the field. Good block by Ginn as she sends it back to midfield. Controlled there by Graves County. They're going to drop it back. Graves does a good job. I know it sounds like we're bragging on them a little bit, but they are playing pretty well. But they do a good job about switching the field a lot and often.
Nice little triangle play there they did, and quickly back up front. Drop the ball back, two people move,
giving
push
chase
the ball
is
right
Smiley.
back up. Nice play by Smiley, breaks that down.
Graves plays it back towards the middle. Several substitutes set to check in for the Lady Tigers. Good job by Jackson, gets it over to Fletcher. Fletcher plays it back to Ginn. Ginn with a little bit of a shank, picked up by Graves County. Nice play back over to Fletcher. Laney plays it looking for Goffinette.
Good idea, trying to switch that field just off.
Aggressive play there by Adams. Ball bounces up, picked up by Young. Young's going to play it back over. Nice hitter by Laney Fletcher. Bump in the back.
Wow.
No call on that one.
I mean, that's a straight push.
Yeah, that was late in a close game. That's almost a card, but that was a push.
I mean, that's
No call on that one. Kicked out of bounds by Young. No, by Adams, excuse me.
well. Once again, we got to throw deep in Tiger territory, but we'll see if Tigers can clear this out and get a couple fresh legs in there. Tigers ready to come in with 4 players.
Janina, one of the 4, set to check back in at the next Caldwell County ball. Cleared out by the Lady Tigers to Graves County. Graves with it about 35 to 40 out. They'll start their play. Nice pickoff by McKenna Jackson, but she had pressure as soon as she touched it. Now, good job by Taylor Freeman. Reaches in, takes one away. Taylor's looking down the sideline, wants to play it through, settled by Graves County. They still have it, gets around Freeman again. Graves at midfield. Look to their forward, now they play it to the corner. Kelsey Adams there defensively for the Lady Tigers. Push down in the box, no call on that one. We got away with one there too, I think, Joe. So
yeah, well, Kelsey,
let them play a little
she
bit.
got a lot of ball right in the beginning, so if they're not going to call that last one, they're certainly not going to call that.
Graves with the ball back, heading towards the 18 again, going now to the left side, play it into the box, kicked out by Sarah Grace Carnahan, who looks for Pookie Traylor. Pookie plays it over to Lucy Goffinette. Caldwell County forwards are really covered at this point. Anytime they come close to touching the ball, there's a blue jersey on their shoulder.
Yeah, they're Graves County pretty much keeping 2 back deep and two of the sides back. Now we can get a little break here if that ball get through.
Good lob over by Taylor Freeman. It's deflected, but Sarah Grace Carnahan comes in. Now Pookie has it on the deflection. She has it on the right-hand side going down. Puts it up on the box and picked up by the keeper, but not without a full face of Laney Fletcher right in front of her. Roll out by Graves County as they come up the near side of the field here at Butler Stadium. Good job by Maggie again to come up with that one. Now stolen back away by Graves County. This one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Lady Eagle ball.
Just waiting for a throw in our way or a stoppage our way so we can get some fresh legs in there. Tigers picked up the intensity. Intensity's picked up on both ends, becoming a little bit more of a physical game. There we go. White throw coming in.
And this will get some Caldwell County reserves in. I was looking for Kaylee's number on the KHS AA roster. They have her with 24, but Kaylee McEnany, number 7. Meriden Janina comes into the game along with number 29, Becca Seibert. And who else was it, Joe?
We had, you saw Becca. We have.
I think it's Morgan McDaniels.
Yeah, Morgan's
number
back
26,
in the back.
Morgan on the defensive line for the Lady Tigers as she gives Sarah Grace a rest. Ball off Graves, nice settled by McKenna Jackson. McKenna has it taken away, but there
from behind
for the pickup is Caitlin Young. Up to midfield to Janina. Janina tries to play it through to Goffinette. A blue jersey in front of her. Lucy does a good job, a little pushing on the side.
Both sides.
And the student section helping with the referee and on the far side. Those kids are so funny. I had a chance to sit in front of the, or behind the student section against UHA on that Saturday.
Oh, there was a nice,
shot on goal by Janina. No call on that one, just inside the 18.
I think she was looking for a handball off her kick. I couldn't see the angle, but you were mentioning the student section. Yeah, you got to love our Caldwell County student section.
They have so much fun, and there's a crowd of them, it seems like, every home game, and you love to see that because these girls are right there on Friday night when a lot of the football players are there, and then you see the kids during basketball season and baseball season also. But
yeah,
one of the funniest things that I heard the other day against UHA was one of the referees made a questionable call, and there was some tension from the sidelines, and the kids told the referee, said, "Eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry." So
that's a classic.
That's some of the funny things you'll hear on the far side of the field. But
yeah, that's fun. We sure appreciate our Tiger support and our student section. They're here for every game, and they're vocal for every game.
Graves County with the steal. They bring it back across midfield. In chases McInerney.